Every time I scroll through Amazon's bestseller lists, dive into Reddit watch forums, or even glance at Instagram reels, one watch keeps popping up, the Casio MTP-1302PE. It's everywhere right now, and for good reason. Casio is no stranger to the affordable watch game. They've built a reputation on delivering insane value. But this particular model seems to have hit a sweet spot that has both casual buyers and collectors paying attention. It's being nicknamed everything from the budget date just to the perfect daily wear. And when a sub $70 watch gets this much traction, you know there's something worth investigating. So I decided to pick one up myself and really dig into what makes it so popular. Is it just hype because it looks like a Rolex homage at a fraction of the price? Or does it genuinely bring features and style that punch way above its price tag? I'm on a road to get 1,000 subscribers as a small channel. Please subscribe. Today we're going to look at the design, the specs, and the comfort factor, and by the end, we'll decide if the Casio MTP-1302PE really deserves the spotlight it's getting in 2025. So what exactly is the Casio MTP-1302PE? At its core, it's part of Casio's long-running MTP-1302 family, which has been popular for years thanks to its clean, versatile styling and budget-friendly price point. The PE designation refers to the newer versions that come with updated dial options, like that striking light blue, salmon pink, or classic black, that immediately make the watch feel fresher and more fashion-forward. On paper, it's as straightforward as it gets. A quartz analog watch with 3 hands and a date display at 3 o'clock. But simplicity is part of the appeal. The case measures about 38.5 millimeters across and is just under 10 millimeters thick, which means it sits neatly on most wrists without overwhelming them. Retail pricing usually hovers around $60 to $70, depending on the market, making it one of the most affordable, dressy options you'll find from a major brand. For that money, you're getting Casio's tried-and-true quartz reliability, a mineral glass crystal, and a stainless steel-looking case that's actually ion-plated over brass. It's not the most rugged construction in the world, but it looks a lot pricier than it really is. That mix of affordability, reliability, and design is why this watch is everywhere right now. The first thing that jumps out about the Casio MTP-1302PE is the design. Casio could have phoned it in with something plain and uninspired, but instead, they delivered a watch that channels classic luxury vibes at a fraction of the cost. The dial is the real showpiece here. Depending on which version you pick, you'll find options like a light steel blue that shifts in tone under different lighting, a salmon pink that feels bold yet elegant, or a traditional black for those who want a more understated look. The surface isn't flat either. The PE versions often include subtle textures that play with the light and give the dial more depth than you'd expect at this price. The applied hour markers are clean and polished, with a sharpness that immediately elevates the watch beyond the cheap Casio label. At 3 o'clock, you'll find a date window framed to balance the dial without feeling intrusive. The case is about 38.5 millimeters wide with a polished bezel that gives it that unmistakable dress watch shine. While the case material is brass with a chrome finish, at a glance it looks like solid stainless steel, and most people wouldn't notice the difference. The bracelet is a mix of brushed and polished links with enough taper to keep it comfortable, though it does use folded links at this price point. Overall, the MTP-1302PE punches far above its weight class in terms of design, making it look like a watch worth hundreds more. When you strip it down to the numbers, the Casio MTP-1302PE is surprisingly capable for the price. It uses Casio's dependable quartz movement, which offers accuracy within plus or minus 20 seconds per month, more than enough precision for everyday wear. Battery life clocks in at roughly 3 years, and replacements are cheap and easy, making it one of the lowest maintenance watches you can own. The case dimensions are 44.2 by 38.5 by 9.4 millimeters, which puts it in the sweet spot for most wrists. It's not oversized, but it still has enough presence to feel substantial. Water resistance is rated at 50 meters, meaning you don't need to panic if you get caught in the rain or wash your hands, though it's not intended for swimming or diving. Protecting the dial is mineral glass, which resists scratches better than standard acrylic, though it's not as tough as sapphire crystals found on pricier watches. The watch weighs just over 100 grams, giving it enough heft to feel solid without being fatiguing to wear all day. Between the quick set date function, reliable quartz accuracy, and basic durability, the MTP-1302PE delivers everything you actually need from a daily watch. Proof that simple can still be smart when it's executed well. One of the biggest surprises with the Casio MTP-1302PE is just how easy it is to wear. On paper, some online listings inflate the size, with Amazon even quoting 44 millimeters. But in reality, the case measures a very manageable 38.5 millimeters across, with a lug-to-lug of about 44.4. That makes it sit comfortably on smaller wrists while still having enough wrist presence for average-sized arms. At under 10 millimeters thick, it also slides neatly under a shirt cuff, which is rare for an affordable watch styled like this. The bracelet is basic but functional. It uses folded links, so it doesn't have the premium feel of a high-end stainless steel bracelet, but it's lightweight and secure. The clasp offers several micro adjustments, which means you can fine-tune the fit to your wrist, a detail even some more expensive watches miss. On the wrist, the watch feels balanced. It has enough weight to feel solid but never tips into being bulky or uncomfortable. The curved lugs help it hug the wrist, and the 20-millimeter lug width makes it easy to swap straps if you want to give it a different look with leather, rubber, or NATO options. Overall, this is a watch you can wear all day without even thinking about it. Every affordable watch comes with trade-offs, and the Casio MTP-1302PE is no exception. Let's start with the strengths. First, the design. This watch looks far more expensive than its price tag suggests. The polished bezel, applied markers, and dial options with bold colors or textures give it a real presence on the wrist. Second, the reliability. Casio's quartz movement is a proven workhorse that you can set and forget with years of battery life and consistent accuracy. Third, versatility. Its 38.5 millimeter size makes it wearable for a wide range of wrists, and the 20 millimeter lug width means endless strap possibilities. But then there are the weaknesses. The biggest drawback is the case material. While it looks like stainless steel, it's actually brass with a chrome plating, which won't wear as well long-term and can develop scratches or fading faster. The mineral crystal, while decent, is also not as scratch-resistant as sapphire, so it won't stay pristine forever. The bracelet, with its folded links, feels a little cheap compared to solid link options you might find in microbrand watches at similar prices. And the lume is fairly weak, so nighttime readability isn't great. Still, at this price point, those trade-offs are easy to forgive. So why is the Casio MTP-1302PE suddenly everywhere? The simple answer is that it nails the formula for what people want in 2025: affordability, style, and reliability. At under $70, it's a watch almost anyone can justify buying, yet it looks like something that costs several times more. Social media has played a huge role too. Videos and photos of that striking blue or salmon dial have gone viral, making it a must-have for people chasing that expensive look on a budget. Then there's the versatility factor. It works as a dress watch with a suit, a casual daily piece on a leather strap, or even a fashion statement with its bold colorways. Add Casio's trusted name to the mix, and you've got a watch that appeals equally to newcomers testing the waters of watch collecting and seasoned enthusiasts looking for a cheap thrill. At the end of the day, the Casio MTP-1302PE proves that you don't need to spend thousands to get a watch that looks sharp, feels comfortable, and carries a trusted name. It's not pretending to be a luxury piece, but from a distance, it delivers that polished, classy vibe that so many people are after. Between the textured dials, the versatile case size, and the dead simple quartz reliability, it's easy to see why this watch has taken off. Yes, there are compromises. The chrome-plated brass case won't age like stainless steel. The bracelet could be sturdier, and the lume won't light up a room. But those drawbacks are minor when you weigh them against the value. For under $70, you're getting a watch that can be dressed up, dressed down, or gifted to someone just starting their watch journey. I'm on a road to get 1,000 subscribers as a small channel. Please subscribe. So what do you think? Does the Casio MTP-1302PE live up to the hype? Is it the ultimate affordable daily beater, or just a passing trend driven by social media buzz? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's see where this one stands in your collection.